Okay, welcome. This is Sir Lancelot with Chatterbot, and today we're going to be talking about how to write a professional email that gets opened, clicked, and forwarded. Now, I'm just going to kind of go through the process of how I wrote this email, and the very first thing I did is I Googled how to write emails. So I have a few things. I have like key trend data, keywords. I have Ubersuggest, which I like. I always looking at Neil's face. I wish he would. Nothing wrong with Neil's face. I just, anyway. So I scrolled down, and I was looking at this, and it says how to write professional emails is $6,600 per month. So I added this to my title, and that is how I came up with how to write professional emails that get opened, clicked, and forwarded. Then I wrote out an outline in Google Docs, and this is in H1s for SEO purposes. So let's just kind of go through the copy. So, welcome to my super useful, handy, step-by-step guide to writing professional emails that get opened, clicked, and forwarded. Here, I'm going to teach you how to stand out and beat those inbox odds and avoid those boring, I never saw it, deleted email files. So, let's get started on those, and let's get started and compose those money-making emails. So number one, this is what you're going to learn. By the end of this post, you're going to learn all the secrets you need to write amazing emails. Number two, I'm going to give you 5 tips to give you more clicks, more opens, and more sales. And number 3, I'm going to give you 2 simple, powerful formulas that will change your email copy forever. So, quick question for you, my friend. When you're digging through your emails and you're in your inbox, which emails do you open? And which ones do you delete? I mean, think about it. How do you stand out in an overcrowded inbox? How do you become the unicorn in a sea of donkeys? Okay, now check out this graphic. See, I made this graphic right here in InDesigner. Not InDesigner, Infinity Designer. Where's my graphic? See? These are all vector objects, so you can scale them up, move them around. This is just kind of present the point of, which one of these emails would you open. So let's get back to it. Of course, you're going to open the unicorn email because it's different. So, would you like to know the secret key to doing this? You need to communicate your thoughts in a fresh and personal, valuable way. My first tip to you is get hyper-personalized. You got to think of your emails as having a conversation with one of your best friends over lunch at your favorite pie and coffee shop. And always address the reader by their name. You have to relate to them on a personal level and share some common ground. Talk about what you talked about before. This is a friend. Remember, you've talked before. Show that you remember them and that you value them and that you acknowledge their accomplishments, their life hopes and dreams. And number 6, write to one person. Don't write like you're a group talking to another group. We at this do this for that. Talk about you. Use a conversational tone. Don't speak like a computer installation manual. And use the word you a lot. You're talking to them. You're talking to them personally. You are writing an email. Describe what's in it for them. That's what they want to know. So here's another nice graphic. Made that in Affinity Designer. And exported as a PNG with a transparent background. So, let's craft an excellent subject line. The subject line is the most important thing you'll write. So take some time to craft a good, think about it. You have 300 emails. The very first thing you see is the subject email. And you just know instantly whether it's from a salesman or someone trying to sell you something or from your friends. So you're skimming through 300 emails. Which one do you open and which one do you delete? You open emails from friends and family, people that you know. That's because you don't like being sold to. Nobody does. The subject line describes something you know, or it displays a topic you understand, and don't include sales wording. Okay, don't include sales wording because people know it's a sales email right away. So samples of good subject lines are like, "Hey, what are you doing this Saturday?" Or "I got the job," or "Our family weekend photos," or "New York or Paris, what do you think?" See, those don't sound like salesy emails. So here's 4 awesome subject line tips. Number 1, use simple language. Don't use big words. Talk to them like you're talking to a child, a small child. Number 2, keep it short and descriptive. Nobody wants to read a 5-page email. Try to keep it as short as you can. Avoid spammy words like sale. Get them while they last. 50% off. This sale only lasts for 24 hours. When they see that, they're going to delete it instantly. And don't use clickbait. Like YouTube and emails, that people are clickbaited out. Like 12 ways to make $1 million in 3 hours. So don't do that because they're going to delete that too. They're not interested in it. So, would you like a scientifically proven way to structure your emails and increase reader engagement? Scientifically proven. We're going to talk about formulas now. So the first formula we're going to discuss is called PAS. And this is an acronym for pain, agitate, then solution. So first, we present a painful topic. Next, we agitate that topic, and then we present a solution to the problem. So here's an example of it. Dear Bob, pain. Are you still having a hard time filling that warehouse position? Then we're going to agitate that. I know it can be hard finding qualified people to work in that heat and maintaining those long hours. And Bob said, yeah. So we give Bob a solution. I know this guy named Todd. He's worked in shipping and warehouses for over 5 years, and he asked me if I knew any positions available in town. You still give out recruiting bonuses? So that's one of the formulas. The next formula we're going to be using is called IDA, and this is an acronym for attention, interest, desire, and then action. Now here's another graphic that I made in Infinity Designer. It's vectors, so you can come in and check it out. Nice graphic in here. Nice colors. I used the branded colors. I used Poppins. I'm loving that font right now. So this is just another graphic to add a little flair to the post. So attention. Grab their attention with something catchy and relevant. Interest. Tell them interesting facts or uses, study cases. Get their interest. Get them interested in what you're doing. Then you got to spark their desire. Make them desire your product or service. And action. Get them to take action. So what you got to do, you got to grab a hold of that radar. You got to hook them like a fish. You got to grab a point of interest for them just to keep them reading. And then you got to display a benefit that creates that desire. And then we finish it with a call to action. So, after you grab your reader's attention, you stoke their interest, you have their desire for your products and services, then you catapult them into action. That is what you need to be working on. So here's an example. We can create the kitchen of your dreams for less than the cost of a weekend Christmas ski trip. Imagine your contemporary kitchen redesigned by award-winning remodeling experts. Over 50 homes in your area are now the envy of neighbors when they're in their beautiful kitchen enhanced dining experience. Let's see, with their beautiful kitchen, enhanced dining experience, and increased home value. I don't know, I might reword that a little bit. So, interested? Get in touch with us today for your no obligation kitchen quote. So here's the example of formula in action. So we get their attention. We create the kitchen of your dreams, unless for the cost of a weekend ski trip. We get their interest. You get them to imagine in their kitchen, and it's being made by award-winning remodeling experts. Then you get the desire. You tell them that there's 50 people around you that have an awesome kitchen and you don't. It's like, man, I wish I had an awesome kitchen so I could have an amazing dining experience. And it also is going to make my increase the value of my home. Well, I desire that. And then the call to action. This is what you want them to do. So you ask them, are you interested? Well, this is what you got to do. Call us today and get your no obligation kitchen quote. Okay? So that's the action. Remember, keep your emails concise and to the point. And you don't want to read a long email. No one does. So keep it short and powerful. Now, here is a little challenge. Can you convey your message in 3 sentences or less? That's the goal. Get to the point as quickly as possible. 3 sentences. You got to convey beginning, middle, and end. 3 sentences. And number 6, one of the things you need to convey is just be useful. Give them information that they need. So, let's talk about 5 bonus quick fixes. Number 1, add a clear call to action, and add that call to action 2 or 3 times throughout your content. So whatever you want to do, don't expect them to remember. Halfway through the content, they'll forget, and when it's over, they'll forget. So you got to remind them as they're reading it, what actions you'd like them to take. Whether they're subtle or blatant, they need to be in there. And remind your reader to click the link. Remind them to download that report and remind them to reply to your email. You just keep gently reminding them. Number 3, you can use the PS tactic, which is a great way to repeat your call to action and to add urgency. PS, we have 24 hours to grab this deal. Don't miss it. So, number 4, remind your reader to click the link. Okay, just keep, I already put that in there. I guess I need to take that out. But this is why I'm proofreading on a live feed. Okay, so make sure your email is from a person and not a business. So when you're writing to an email, don't write like you're a business to a business. I know there's B to B, but I need to be talking from Lance over to Todd, not from McDonald's over to Costco. Just make it a little more personal. So recap. Number 1, personalizing your emails is the secret sauce to engaging, attracting, and keeping your readers' attention. Number 2, you got a whole super list of tips to get you more clicks and more sales. And number 3, awesome formulas. It's 2 of the best formulas. If you can just nail the PAS and the IDA, these techniques will help you get the results you want. So, just remember, practice makes perfect. So get out there and start making those money-making emails. And I'll talk to you soon. And P.S. If you need help creating powerful, professional emails for your business to sell your products and services, click on the chatbot link below. I got some kind of intake questions there, and I'll put together a 12-month email content strategy for you. It'll be automated. It'll be awesome. Once it's set up, you can set it, you can forget it. Leads will start rolling in. This content strategy will blow your competition out of the water. So, or you can download my free email copy checklist. So that's this post. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm Sir Lancelot with Chatterbot, and remember, automate everything.